Hey folks, welcome back. We are on Belladonna, scientist, and we're going to do some running on her today. We currently have a storm overhead, so if I drop out, that's why, and we'll try to redo it, but we should be fine, I hope. Let's get us a well-rested bonus. Let's park Sue's probably not going to stay there, but as you can see, we have us an Arctos lab coat. Sent that over from Sinjin. We finally have us a lab coat.
Must chop wood forever.
Now, we got some intel from Damian about a new camp area that we could go to that would be really good for our research and our development programs that we're working on. So, this episode, we're going to be moving camp and trying to get set up in the new area. We did our daily quest for the responders over here. We delivered a care package. So, we're just going to head out and see about this new camp. Now, you guys are going to be very familiar with it. It's the same camp that I made last night on Sinjin. But it's a better camp for this character also. Because just the amount of food that we can harvest there and plant ourselves is going to be very beneficial. And yeah, we have a roving robot out here, but we're still getting attacked from there on a fairly regular basis. I will let you know we're on a private server, because I shoot on private servers for the Let's Play. We may go on to an active server eventually, but for right now, I'm enjoying this. We're still armed just like we were. We have our grenades, we have shotgun, our only scoped weapon. We've got our tactical automatic laser rifle, and our Zealot's 10 mil. So I repaired everything, looking good. We have all our power armor. We're in our T45, and we have a gas mask and a miner hat with a light on it, in case we, have to get out in bad areas or something. But yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and eat. We're about to be out of dog food. We are out of dog food. We're gonna eat one of these for the XP gain. We're gonna drink some lemonade. There we go. Let's see. Here we go. We drank 3 Nuka-Colas. We're good to go. Okay. Do that, and might as well just do that. What the heck? Alright. Hopefully we won't run across a snallygaster there. Alright. We've got some stuff that we're gonna have to get done. We're gonna be doing some quests and stuff too, so but like I said, we want to concentrate on this move, and so we're gonna go right on up here. Like I said, y'all probably know where we're going, but it's a very good camp for the scientist character. If you don't know, I like to role play my stuff, and we're going to be doing some scientific experimentation. We're going to be doing some engineering work, of course, with building turrets and building stuff for the camp, things like that. It's a mongrel. Who's shooting me? I don't know. Huh. And it's not like it's every day you hear shooting. I'm gonna go ahead and collect cranberries and shoot that all that good stuff. There we go. So no, there it is. So no, I didn't get it. There we go. Level 14. Nice. One more to go to plasma. Go. Oh, I saw it. There it is. Okay, disappear. And we're gonna be able to get honey from there. This is where we're gonna set our excavator up here. Yeah, and then get up. There we go. I'm in power armor. Those, sorry. Right. Now, I think we want to try to set our camp. Here. Oh. Oh. But there's probably good. Now we're gonna need the Fleece out, but let's go ahead and just get what we have. I don't know, how many do we have put up? 4? Alright, and let's get our water out by the stairs. And we'll put it over here. I'm probably going to move that sign later on, but I'm going to keep it there for right now. And then the vault shelter. Right there. Okay. Now. Excavator. We need an excavator, whatever it's called. And now need generators again. Where's it? Power. It'll be power, I know. Lights, turrets, crafting. I'm probably missing it, but it's. Oh, we can go ahead and put some food out. Which we're gonna have rows right here, so. For sure, and then potatoes. Okay. Now, we already got water out for right now. Appliances. All right, let's get. Oh, already got that out, so we're good there. Gonna have to see. I'm working on the power for this thing. That's what I'm looking for. I don't freaking see it. I don't see generators. I don't see connectors. Am I missing it? What am I? What? There's lights. I don't even see the lamps that I normally have. Defenses, turrets and traps. Missile turrets, huh? Damn. Plenty of turrets. Yeah, I do not see generators or anything else. We're gonna need, I can't even run, this is that needs 20 power by itself. The fusion core recharger. That's what I have here is 20 power. This needs 10 power. I need 2 more generators. Where's my damn generators? I'm missing a bunch of stuff out of here that I normally should have. I can't even get my water purifiers. And I've got to have the plans for them because there's the generators right there from the other camp. What the hell? Don't know. I'm gonna have to get this figured out. weenie wagon. Produces canned dog food over time. Okay. Look, there it is. Generator's power connection. What the hell? Produces 12. Don't have the plans for it, but that's nice. Alright, we need 2 of these. I'm out of copper. Out of copper. Okay. That I can do something about. I'm out of copper. So I don't know what I don't know why the generators weren't showing up in the first place, but you know, whatever. Should be used to Bethesda by now. Alright. So we're gonna get that working. We're gonna go get copper and stuff. Get that working. And build up some more on this base. Now I do want to go get Sophia. You know I love my Sophia. Alright. So we want to start doing some stuff like that. I think I want to cook first. I want to cook some food and stuff up and whatever else we can do. Let me put the power armor right here at the stairs. And we want to find us a fusion generator plan so we can get rid of some of the other stuff. Food. Let's do food first. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. No thank you. Now, while we're waiting on the cranberry relish recipe, we're just going to use the cobbler. Experience food, man. Don't owe me. Cranberries are good anyway. Did I store my honey? I don't want to carry my honey around everywhere, so let's make sure we got things stored. Good, good, good. Honey. We got 14 honey out of that, by the way. We need to find gourds, too, while we're out. We're going to need to find gourds. I think we're actually pretty good. We're gonna do some of those government drops for ourselves. Of course, we're also on the never-ending. We need to find better weapons and stuff. Now, when we hit 15, we're gonna have our plasma ready to go. But that's a whole other level. And I think we need to do something with luck this time. Leveling up, probably need good with salt. Probably. But I'm also wanting to make sure we have Scrounger and Pharma. Let's get good with salt. Yep, we have Scrounger already. Looks like we have an extra Scrounger. The hell? We go to agility. We're going to work on agility some, and we have an extra Scrounger, it looks like. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, so for now we're good there. Let's just go on finding some stuff. Let's look at our quest. Load the broadcast tape in the radio tower. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we're going to be going that way. This tower here. Yeah, our camp is nowhere near that tower, but okay, we can go to the Wixon homestead. Now, if I recall correctly, it's scorched here, so we're going to be ready for that. Not screw around with it. Apparently finding teddy bears was one of our things today. Really, guy? Wait. We need mute brute. Yeah, we need mute brute. We're gonna make our adhesive farm as soon as we get all the stuff together for it. this house isn't showing up on my compass, so might not be a map marker. What? You didn't have to die, you know. But now you're dead, so. Alright. All these balls. It was on a pool table, man. Yep. It wasn't max, I can tell you that. Yep. Well, they didn't need them anymore. Yeah. Alright, where's the super mutants at? I know they gotta be here.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign to fortune.
Try not to die.
Broadcast complete.
Okay.
Ray! You here?
You messing my corn.
Whoa. You're not Crane. The hell's going on here? Crane found the treasure. Holy shit. Where is he? Wayward, huh? Might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
Did I get any? I don't see any copper. I don't see any. I got one copper scrap. Alright, we're gonna have to get some more.
Come out, wherever you are! You Crane? Quite the setup you got here. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor. What? Sure. Fine. We took over the old West Virginia Lumber Company in the Northwest. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Come on, boys. Now, here's something I was thinking of too. Okay, so last night I went and I killed the boss raider over there. I just wiped the whole place out, and I took Hillary with me. Lucky Heather took her with me over there, and we just wiped them out. However, a lot of people look at the Institute from Fallout 4 as an evil organization. Now, the original scientist was an Institute character from Fallout 4 that I built. And some people look at her as if she were evil. However, this scientist is from Fallout 76, of course, and was raised right and all that good stuff. I'm not saying the other one wasn't, but you know, was raised to help rebuild. So I'm not sure. I don't think, here's my thing, I don't think we're gonna walk in and just murder all the raiders. You know, I don't think we're just gonna go on a killing spree. I think we're going to try to negotiate, because I believe that's what this character would do. Now, if I was playing the evil character, I would do one of two things. I would either join the raiders, or I would just wipe them off the face of the planet. But I think in this particular instance, we're going to try to negotiate. So now we can go talk to Duchess again. Because we're trying to do like 5 or 6 different things at one time here, apparently, so.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding? Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? Wait, that is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside.
Did last night.
Maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them. You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was. Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
You got an entire base. It's just, well, maybe not. Right.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
So, I'm gonna put this one on hold for a little bit again, because although I probably want to go ahead and get this character to Foundation as quickly as possible and start doing some other stuff, but you got to be level 20, talk to the Overseer and get some things rolling. So that's kind of what we're waiting for. So let's go turn that off. And let's see what all we've got here. I'm not worried about the fishing stuff. Riverside Manor, now that would be a nice one. Because I haven't done this on any of my characters. Morgantown High School for the Overseer. And of course, exploring Hornwright. We're doing that one. We'll do the mystery one later. I need to get started on the Hornwright Motherlode thing and getting my Excavator armor and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Now that's gonna be Charleston, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, Charleston, right down here. Plus, we need copper. Depending on what's in the building, we might get some good copper out of there, and you know, we might find some copper ore in there. No telling. Once we rescue Motherlode, no telling what we'll get in the little drop-off box either. I already know that one. Do we have anything I want to trade? Here, have a golf club. Yeah, that's about it. We're gonna be low on caps for a while, I guess. which one? I know we ate the potted meat one, so we should have, yeah, 18 more minutes of 5% XP. And look, I mean, it's been some good XP, so I can't even complain. That's an iBot up there. Nice try, jackass. But yeah, didn't really work. Missed the little green poison bobber up top. I think he ignored me. Thunder rolling in. It's up there, okay. Multiple of you little bastards. You're dead. You're dead. Let's go back downstairs and read that computer. Really? There are more of you little bastards? Okay. Well, I'll come find you. Where's Penny's office gonna be at? Up here.
Cat, stop.
I don't think this was her office, but... Let's try again. Right, so where's Penny's office? It says it's on this floor right here. I don't think so, boys. I don't think so. That's what I thought. Now we're gonna take the executive exam, get our ID, and be done with it. We are getting copper, so I'm gonna keep the 10 mil submachine gun for right now. And now we need to go over there. Yeah. Now for this, we're gonna talk to this thing.
Accepted. Welcome, applicant, to the Hornwright Industrial Hiring System.
If you're trying to work on the Motherlode quest, you have to do this. This is how you open up Motherlode.
Or take our senior executive exam to see if you got what it takes to be part of the Hornwright team.
Okay. Now you want to take the exam, which you need to get the resume. And you want to...
Hanover, this is Daniel Hornwright. I presume you've seen to it that the technology support group has updated the senior executive exam with my clarified answers. I'm growing weary of the spineless executives you've been sending me. You find me some candidates with the wherewithal to survive here, or else I'll find someone who will.
Yeah. Daniel Hornwright had a soft spot for his daughter, but he was a real asshole. Just saying. I'm just putting that out there. And that's not me just saying it. That is actually in the game. So, whenever you take the exam, you want to be as cutthroat as possible, basically. And if you fail, you can take it again, so no big deal. But an accident occurred at one of the company's mines. You're going to blame the accident on the unions. You've come into possession of damning proprietary information from one of your competitors. We're going to blackmail them. Local politician, we're going to dig up dirt on the local politician to get his price lower. We've received threats from a group upset with our automated policy. Offer them lucrative jobs to get them to reveal their identities. You've been offered a higher paying position. Let's see. Only got 4 or 5. So see, I'll be able to take it again now. So begin exam. Alright, blame the incident. Blackmail them. Dig up dirt. Offer them jobs. See how that one was. Here we go, 5 out of 5.
It looks like you've got what it takes to be our next senior executive. Please proceed to the Human Resources Office to collect your official Hornwright executive ID.
So basically, you want to be as cutthroat as you can be and go get your ID. Now you have the senior executive ID. You can get in the basement and the penthouse, basically. Alright, so now we're going to go to the upper floors. Which the stairs are over there, I think. But you can go this way and open up a couple of inaccessible areas. That one requires a key. I'm trying to remember where the key is now. Hello. Only Hornwright HQ key to R Vegas is safe. Okay. Vargas. Vargas something. There it is. In its desk. Alright. And I think that's all that's up here, so we can go back down now. That way, because there's no other way to get into those 2 rooms unless you come up here. Another ghoul, on which we need ghouls. Part of our daily. I'm not going out to Appalachia. Thank you. Used to be super mutants in this building.
Where?
Now I have to remember how many. I've missed something somewhere. Yeah, I missed something somewhere. There's an elevator. Oh, the elevator downstairs. We gotta go to the elevator downstairs. That's right. That's how you get to the top floor. But yeah, all the way back down. Thunder shaking my house right now. And that takes you all the way up top. Now you wonder how these scorch got up here, huh? They have executive IDs? I mean, huh. But anyway, once you have your ID and everything, this will be opened up for you. And you just come in here and,
User detected. Connecting.
User connection detected. Motherlode 003 reporting. User System 003 requests assistance. Fuel levels critical. Hull critical. This Motherlode requires repair beacon. User recover. Repair beacon. User recover. Repair beacon.
alright, I remember. Then you got to get the repair beacon and get it started up. Now, this keypad is where you do it, but you got to have the code for it or some shit. And copper ore, yay! We found copper ore. Excuse me. Alright, and then you got the code. We found the code. So then you just come over here. Hit that keypad. 36984. Would have been better 87,
Requisition
but
code
whatever.
accepted. Issuing repair beacon. Beacon deployment clearance granted.
User
Alright.
proceed. Down. Deploy. Beacon. Proceed. Elevator.
Now once we get down there, we're going to be able to put the beacon out, but then we're going to be attacked by quite a few mole miners, or usually we are. Which we'll have to defend against and all that good stuff, but you know, it is what it is. But be sure to loot everything, because there's all kinds of stuff you can loot around these offices. No fusion core, damn it. Okay. And now the other elevator is going to be through this door. But you want to clean this room out and then you go that way. And that was the ID for their home, the Hornwright's mansion. I believe that's what that was. But I know when I come over here and I pick that up, I can get in their mansion, so. He liked his bourbon, apparently. Now here is the basement, and there are mole miners. That's pretty close. Grenades. How y'all like that? Lots of grenades. Like titanium ore. And again, you know, once I'm done with the combat and everything, I'm going to go through this entire place. But Motherlode is also going to drop off, well, her load. Because she's been underground for a while. And we want to put the beacon
beacon launch detected. Distance 1,200 meters, 800 meters, 400 meters. Motherlode connection. Connection complete. Repair systems engaged. Motherlode
get so happy.
nominal. Repeat. Status nominal. Initiating breach procedure. User, stand clear.
And there's Motherlode. Now, here's some interesting stuff. There is a event down south in the ash heap called Breach and Clear. And these little boxes here will have ore and stuff in them, okay? So when you go do Breach and Clear, Motherlode will come out and you'll have to defend against all kinds of mole miners and all stuff like that. Well, right now, since we're in Hornwright, this is her docking station, so she drops off a good bit of stuff in here. Say a good bit. She drops off stuff. Like black titanium, lead or silver, ultrasight, missile launcher that she picked up from somewhere. But yeah, so that's how you get Motherlode into the game. And then excavator suit. Garahan, excavator suit. Yay. All right. We have 3 submachine guns. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna rip 2 of them. And then I'm gonna keep the 3rd one for right now. Okay. Safe right here. Right. Like I said, that is the Motherlode quest line to get started with Motherlode. Now, whenever you start doing the Settler Raider quest line and you have to breach Vault 79, you can throw the idea out there to use Motherlode, and you can find Penelope Hornwright, the daughter of Daniel. She's still alive. She's a ghoul. You guys have seen that on my stream. And you can work with her and get Motherlode to breach on 79, which I haven't done quite yet. I haven't broken into 79 yet, but we will be doing that. Anyway, for those that had the questions, that's how you do it. This is how you get it started. Then you just walk around and you collect every little thing you can collect. And then you can be like Belladonna and just go back to your camp. Instead of going back through all that. But you can definitely see why this type of quest line would pique her interest as a scientist type character and an engineer. She wants all this. She wants all of it. Now we're going to come over here. Hope we have enough acid. But we're going to start out with the copper. Alright, and then we're going to do lead. Let's get our fertilizer going. We want to do whatever we can do here.
Who's there?
That's a super mutant. Really thought y'all were gonna come over and do something, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna need that. Okay. Now we're gonna transfer. We got 23 copper scraps. So we should be able to build our generators now to get our excavator thing going. There we go. Broke my one machine gun turret. There there we go. We're gonna have to power our store soon, but I want to get some more money together and want to get us a fusion generator up in here. I say. I can get rid of that sign now because it's just taking up my build limit, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's see, before our fruit ruins, let's go over to food. And we're gonna put out the meat fruit we got. So that's one more. So we got our potatoes, our corn. We're gonna have our meat fruit down the middle here. We're gonna find gourds. There's pumpkins around here, like this right here. This is actually a really good spot. We can go down and get all our cranberries and all that stuff, you know. It'd be good to go. But we hit 15, I believe, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah. No. Yeah. Hang on. Open V. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Thank you. Ranger, gunsmith, armorer. We have scrounger. We don't need scrounger. Armorer is in intelligence. We don't have armorer. We do have gunsmith. We have gunslinger. We have one unused point here. Let's rank that up. We can put that out now. Wrong button. Let's do, I want to keep putting in intelligence because this is a scientist build with intelligence, so but I want to get gun skills. We need some gun skills out of agility. And then perception, I think, has some stuff we're gonna need. How do we want to go? Let's go with agility on this one. We do need action girl. That's one that we do need. I'm looking at gorilla. You do 10% range damage to close enemies. We already have one gunslinger, but we can upgrade that eventually. Gunslinger expert. This gets into onslaught. But I think we want to, let's see, either gorilla or action girl. And this is a heavy bats build, so we're going to need a lot of bat stuff. We're going to get bats enhanced, legendary things and all that, but 10% range to close enemies. We're going to get that. Excuse me. All right, and now we need to put that 1 point into agility. 8. Everything else is good to go. Now let's go right over here and get our level 50. This is level 15 and it's a junkies, but maybe we can re-roll the junkie part. So let's get the junkies out and we're gonna put the shotgun up. Not gonna use the shotgun. Let's get our asthma, which is a lot of heavy weight. So let's drop right off the bat about 1,600 of those. Yeah, there we go. We're at 1 point because of that. We need to find the one that gives us less weight. Pop the missiles off and the shotgun shells. 45. 308. We're gonna drop the 44 also. We're gonna have 10 mil fusion and plasma is what I think we're gonna carry with us. We're gonna drop the grenades, even though they were very useful. We're gonna drop those for now. I want to drop the 10 mil pistol. It does 50% damage to scorched. If I could find a way to make it automatic, it would be good. We're at 181 pounds, and it's mostly in ammo. Mostly in ammo. We need the card to give us lighter energy ammo. Which we don't have it, but we do need it now. Unless I want to carry one gun with us. Drop all the rest of the ammo and carry one gun. We haven't even gotten into heavy yet. We're gonna have to get our strength up. All right, let's drop that and that, and we'll keep the 10 mil, and we're gonna drop the fusion. We'll keep this. Not gonna be able to carry much, I'll say that. Let's drop this down to puts us on 158. We'll be going through the rounds, so we go. All right. There we go. There we go. And when we come back, because we're going to call it here, that's an hour and a half pretty much. When we come back, we're going to go down to Garahan's. We're going to go all the way down south. We have our tent with us. We can go and we can scrap all our stuff and store it down there. No big deal. But we're going to try to get started with the Excavator armor. It's going to give us plus 100 carry weight right off the bat. When you have the full set, plus 100 carry weight. And we can really use that on this character. Now, we will get our strength up a little bit here and there because we're going to have to put our heavy weapon cards in there. So don't worry too much about that. We're gonna get there on that part of it. But we've got a pretty good setting. We have our junk going over there, and I think we're doing pretty good. We've got Motherlode started, and we're fast on our way to level 20, and then we can talk to the overseer and get all that stuff going. I think we're doing pretty damn good. So for right now, I'm going to call it here. We're going to be back, and like I said, we're gonna once we're on our way back, we're going to start the Garahan stop. Thank you guys very much. I will catch you in the next one.